Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing today? It's been a while I spoke to you guys. However, I uploaded 2 cooking videos. One was for how to make puff puff, and the other one was about how to make grilled hot wings. I hope you watched it. And also, if you're new here, kindly look down and tap on the subscribe button. I would really appreciate if you do so. So basically today's video is going to be about how to increase your chances of getting pregnant. So if you're planning to get pregnant and you are yet to do so, this video is for you. Before we go right into the video, let's quickly take a short break. I'll be right back. I'm going to be talking about 5 tips that would increase your fertility. Since we are all practicing social distancing and most of us are at home by this time, so I thought this is the best time to teach this. How you guys holding up in this social distancing era and stay at home era? I understand that so many people are not finding it funny, but then what can we do? Hopefully this period shall pass. So today's video is going to be about how to increase the chances of getting pregnant. Since we are all staying at home, I thought it would be a good idea for us to take full advantage of this period, since both partners would likely be at home. So basically, if you've been trying to conceive and nothing has happened yet, this video is for you. Now I'm putting a disclaimer that these tips might not work for everyone, but if you follow it closely and nothing happens, you should go see a specialist. By specialist, I mean a gynecologist. I'm going to be giving 5 tips that would increase your chances of getting pregnant. So this video is not for the female partner alone, it's also for the male partner as well. So if you're watching this alone now, go call your partner to join you while you get a bowl of popcorn and a bottle of water. Sit down, relax, and enjoy the video. So first of all, let me define what infertility is, because a lot of people come to me, like they come to my DM and then they start panicking because they've just been married for only 2 weeks and they're already expecting to be pregnant. I understand your concerns, but you shouldn't panic unless you fulfilled the criteria I'm going to be mentioning. So what is infertility? Infertility is the inability of a couple to conceive after having regular sexual intercourse for a period of 1 year. And by regular sexual intercourse, I mean having sex at least 2 to 3 times in a week. And that 2 to 3 times is not in just one day of the week, but different days of the week. Let's say Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you are able to fulfill that criteria for 1 week and you are still unable to conceive, you and your partner should go see a fertility specialist who would assign some basic tests to ascertain what exactly is going on. So before I bore you guys with my digression, let me dive into the 5 tips that you should follow that would increase your chances of getting pregnant. The first most important thing is having regular unprotected sex. I've already explained what I mean by having regular sex. So you should relax, have the sex. The sex doesn't have to be vigorous sex. It doesn't have to be vigorous like somersaulting and all of that. All you need to do is for your partner to release sperm inside you, and that's it. Secondly, knowing when you are ovulating would also increase your chances of getting pregnant. What are the signs of ovulation? In fact, what is ovulation itself? Ovulation is the release of egg by your ovaries. Ideally, one of your ovaries should release an egg every month, and I'm going to be teaching you how to calculate your ovulation. So now it's very difficult to ascertain the time, the exact minute, the exact time, the exact hour when your ovary would release an egg. So that's why I usually advise women who come to me, I usually advise them to have sex during that week, such that if they're ovulating on the, let's say if they're ovulating on the 14th of January now, for instance, I tell them to have sex 2 days before 14th of January and 2 days after the 14th of January and the 14th of January itself, such that it encompasses those dates, those likely dates. So now don't bother yourself. I'm going to be teaching you how to calculate your ovulation. In order to calculate your ovulation, you need to know the length of your cycle, and your menstrual period has to be regular for you to ascertain, for you to be able to calculate your ovulation period. So first of all, let me use a woman who has a 28-day cycle. Now I understand that majority of women don't have a 28-day cycle. Some have 29, which is very close to 28, so you can still use the same method. Some have a 30-day cycle, so don't panic. I will be explaining to you how to calculate it, and after this video you would be a pro. I mean, like, you also be able to teach other women how to calculate their ovulation. Okay, so let's say Mrs. A has a 28-day cycle, which the first day she saw her period was the 1st of January, and next time she's expecting to see her next period is 29th of January. It shows that Mrs. A's cycle is 28 days. I mean, counting from the 1st of January to 28th of January is 28 days, and a brand new cycle starts on the 29th of January. And let's say that the subsequent month, her cycle, when she's calculating it, her cycle is 26 days, so it's still on the average of 28 days. So she can still follow this method I'll be explaining. Okay, for a 28-day cycle, a woman would likely ovulate on her day 14. However, sometimes ovulation could occur earlier than that day 14, which is 14th of January. Sometimes ovulation could occur on the 10th or on the 11th or on the 12th or on the 13th or on that day 14th itself. Even sometimes it can even still spill over, and the woman can still ovulate on day 15, which is still okay for a 28-day cycle. However, it's imperative for her not to have sex only on the 14th of January, but to also include from the 10th of January, 11th, 12th, 13th, and that day 14th of January. And if possible, she can include 15th of January, and that is a fertile window. I've used this method for several women and it has worked for them. I used it and it worked for me as well. So that is it. And if your cycle is a 30-day cycle, which means that if you see your period on the 1st of January, the next time you're expecting to see it is 31st of January. From 1st of January till 30th of January, that is a 30-day cycle. A brand new cycle starts. You start counting a brand new cycle from 31st. It's still okay. Those people who have a 30-day cycle would probably ovulate on their day 16. How did I get that? I subtracted 14 from 30, which is day 16, which is January 16th. However, it's important not to have sex only on the 16th of January. You should endeavor to start having sex from at least the 12th of January till that 16th. If possible, even add day 11 from 11th of January till 16th of January. Like I said earlier, sex doesn't have to be vigorous in order to achieve pregnancy. So just for me to highlight some points I omitted when I was explaining how to calculate a cycle. For people who have a 28-day cycle, sometimes it might not be 28 exactly, sometimes it could be 26, 27, 28, or 29. So you can just add those cycles together, the cycles together, and find the average. So let's say your January cycle was 24 days, February was maybe 25, March was 26, April was 28 days. So that's 4 cycles. You add the 4 cycles together and divide by 4. I understand most of us have the basic knowledge of mathematics, so that is the average. And with that, you can find your cycle length. And when you know your cycle length, it will be very easy for you to calculate your ovulation. I hope my explanation was not so ambiguous. Okay, let me move forward to the third thing you must take into cognizance in order to increase your chances of getting pregnant. So the third thing is taking essential vitamins. By essential vitamins, I mean folic acid, vitamin E. In fact, those 2 vitamins are usually, like, the importance of those 2 vitamins are usually underemphasized, if you would ask me, because most times when I tell people to take folic acid and vitamin E, they'll be like, doctor, is that enough? Yes, it's enough if it's still within the duration of 1 year. Sometimes you can, in fact, before you get married, if you are planning to have baby as soon as possible, I usually advise single people to start taking the folic acid and vitamin E before they get married. So that is it. Taking a daily dose of folic acid and vitamin E is very important, and it's also good for the baby. It's also good for you to take your folic acid during your first trimester. Studies have shown that taking a daily dose of folic acid would help to prevent neural tube defects. So moving forward, the fourth tip is lifestyle changes. So if you are the type who smokes, it's really important for you to stop smoking. And also, if your partner smokes as well, or if your partner drinks alcohol, studies have shown that alcohol and smoking reduce the quality of sperm. So if you are trying to conceive and you notice that it hasn't happened yet, it's very important for you to take lifestyle changes into cognizance. So the female as well, if you are the type who smokes, if you are the type who drinks alcohol, if you are the type who smokes shisha, and you are planning to conceive and it's not happening, you need to stop. And even when the pregnancy happens, you have to stop smoking. You have to cut down alcohol if you can't stop it completely. It's not good. I understand you guys know what is called alcohol fetal syndrome. That is something that has to do with pregnant women who take alcohol during pregnancy. It's not good for their babies. So the last but not the least is having emotional stability. You know, like when you are trying to get pregnant and it's not happening, a lot of people start panicking, a lot of people start getting anxiety, and all of that is not good. A lot of husbands put their wives under pressure. It happens often. I've heard a lot of stories, I've witnessed a lot of stories. It's not good. It's important you give your wife rest of mind, And at the end of the day, what if the problem is coming from you, the guy? So it's important for you to be considerate, allow your wife to breathe, treat her nice, buy her fruits, buy her gifts during this period. It's not easy. I hope that pregnancy would happen. So if you are trying for a whole year and nothing happens, it's imperative for you to go see a fertility specialist who would assign some tests to you, like I said earlier. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, kindly put a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. It's really good for my ratings. So see you guys next time. If you have any topic you would like me to talk about, kindly leave it in the comment section. I will be happy to address all your concerns. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch me today. See you guys next time. Bye.